Senior Team, United States Navy, arriving. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I finally present to you Senior Chief Hospital Corpsman Vincent Cabalbag to deliver your final remarks as an
Greetings.
Greetings.
And good morning. On behalf of NMRTC's Triad, Captain Davis, Captain Wilkes, and me, I'd like to welcome you all to Senior Chief Vince Cabalbag's retirement ceremony. Hey, what a great day for a ceremony. I tell you, I have to admit, I am truly jealous. I'm down to my last 12 months, but every time I see all my shipmates out here and we come to another celebration, it's coming quick, and I tell you.
Workers, everybody, family, thank you so much, Senior, for inviting me, asking me to do this. It's a privilege and honor to do this. Thank you, Senior, for those kind words earlier, too. It's, when you look through the beautiful programs, there's just so many achievements and so many amazing accomplishments, so many duty stations all over the world. And it just blows my mind. It's just unfathomable 10 years ago. So, I think, again, I've only worked with them this last year. And if I were to judge him just by this last year, it's been so adverse and so challenging that, and he's just...
Please help me give a warm welcome to Master Chief Lamar Bethel virtually.
All right, could you all hear me? Yeah. We both were x-ray techs and we worked in the radiology department. I was just LPO and eventually chief. Upon him checking into the command and getting settled,
It has to be done right. Good morning. First of all, congratulations, 25 years in the service. I look at the program, we already got it. They got a new one. The BS degree is babysitting degree. 3 years ago. He said leadership is the combination of qualities by the position of which one is able to get something done by others, chiefly because through his influence, they become willing to do. 3 things that I got there, qualities. Those are virtues. And the other one is the influence, how you live.
It makes sense we have to. That's our fearless leader, right? Hey. And I'll tell you guys a story that the young man, that Master Chief McCoy didn't mention, right? So back on their days under the Butte, Senior Chief was standing to watch, and the old D decided to give old Senior Chief a test here, right? And the test was, hey, Senior, what would you do if one of our forward watchstanders fell over the ship? That was an easy question for Vince, man, sound the alarm, man overboard, right? And then we'll do the man overboard procedures. So then old D had another question for him. Hey, Senior, what would you do if one of our officers fell overboard? The response that Vince gave was, which one? Right? So, hey, so I don't know what they did on the Butte, but I guess that's the kind of leadership they did, right? So they were doing a whole bunch of talking about warfare devices. How many warfare devices do you have, JP? 4 warfare devices,
MTS 2, I didn't
mention.
mention.
Surface warfare, air warfare, information dominance, MTS. What else you got? ATF, look at it. So, on behalf of the DCSS Chief Mess, we know Vince is retiring. He's getting a little older, a little slower, but we wanted to make sure he still had the tools, parts, and materials he needed to do his job out there in his out there riding. All right. So, booyah.
Also known as Old Fort, is a symbol of our nation's strength. It represents freedom to some, hope to others, and an opportunity for success for us all.
The tempo for our emergency response personnel and on-site first responders, police, firefighters, paramedics, doctors, and nurses. We salute you. The 11th fold to God, our parents, and our families, who we love and respect. We salute you. The 12th fold to the men and women of our armed forces.
All right. Next.
Side detail. Attention! Side step. Mark! Forward! Mark!
Senior Chief David Bush will now read the order.
I am the flag of the United States of America. I am proud. When I am flown with my fellow banners, my head is held a little higher. My colors are a little truer. I bow to no one. I am revered. I am loved. I am feared. Appomattox, San Juan Hill, the trenches of France, Argonne Forest, Anzio, Rome, the beaches of Normandy, the cave fields of the Philippines, the jungles of Guam. I led my sailors and Marines. I followed them. I watched over them. They loved me. I was on a small hill near Regina. I was dirty, battle-torn and tired, but my sailors and Marines cheered me. I was proud. I have slipped through the shorely bonds of earth, and from my vantage point on the moon, I stand watching over the new frontiers of space. I have been a silent witness to all of America's finest hours. I have flown over top the World Trade Center strips to be used as bandages for my wounded comrades on the field of battle. When I fly half-mast to honor my soldiers, sailors, and Marines. When I lie in the trembling arms of a grieving mother at the graveside of her fallen.
Senior Chief Cabalbag, on behalf of all the men and women of the United States Armed Forces, including those who have made the ultimate sacrifice, we wish to present to you what is regarded, honored, and cherished possession, the flag of the United States of America. This flag represents, as representative of the great nation which you have so proudly served and honorably defended. It is a true emblem of our unity, our power, and our purpose as a nation. Please accept it, guard it, and let it remind you that many young men and women you have guided and inspired will follow you in your footsteps and defend it with equal pride. Senior Chief Cabalbag.
This sailor stood the watch. While some of us were in our bunks at night, this hospital corpsman stood the watch. While some of us were in school, learning our trade, this radiographer stood the watch. Yes, even before some of us were born to this world, this Freemason stood the watch. In those years when the storm clouds of war were seen brewing in the horizon of history, this Filipino American stood the watch. Many times he would cast an eye ashore, seeing his family standing guided and help, needing a hand to hold. But still, your friend, your nephew, a cousin, your brother, your uncle,
father, your son, your husband, stood the watch. He stood the watch for 25 years. He stood the watch so that we, our families, and our fellow countrymen could sleep soundly safely each and every night, knowing that this senior chief petty officer stood the watch. Today, we are here to say his watch stands relieved. Relieved by those he trained, he guided, and led about Senior Cabalbag, our mentor.
Vince, our brother.
Brother, my friend, godfather, my kid, we stand with you. We now have to watch.
Vince Cabalbag, my brother, you have on this day experienced that which comes to all of us who serve on active duty in our Navy. I say our Navy because your departure from active duty in no way terminates your relationship, your regard, or your obligation to the United States Navy.
Please bow your heads and join me in prayer one more time. We acknowledge, Lord, that our words and music, tears and laughter can never sum up the dedicated years of faithful service to our great nation rendered by Senior Chief Cabalbag. May your presence be with him and his family, always as they choose new paths and explore new horizons.
The last time. United States Navy, retired, departed.
With your family, with your friends, with your co-workers. And if not for you, then do it for the sake of those who was never fortunate to live it. Be patient. Things will come on its own time. Hurry up and wait. That's the most common term we heard when you're in boot camp, right? But that's actually teaching us a valuable lesson. It's preparing us on what's coming ahead. Because the reality is, that's what life is. That's what life is all about. Lots of hurry up and wait. And you can force time to go faster or slower. All you can do is enjoy the moment. I remember my first duty station in Okinawa. I was with Dennis Elias. He was my roommate for 2 years. Dennis knows so much about my secret as much as I know about his secret that he cannot say anything bad about me. But anyways, when we were in Okinawa, he was the first one that I knew because we were together in core school and we were together in film ed also. First one I knew that I saw in there, and he told me, "Hey Vince, if you're going to ask you where you want to go," because I was stationed in 3rd Medical Battalion. He goes, "Hey Vince, if they ask you where you want to go, tell them you want to go to Schwab." And if you don't, right? It's a setup, right? As those of you who don't know what Okinawa is, if Okinawa is a secluded small island, Schwab is the most secluded base in that island. It's all the way up north, nobody really goes there. And he told me to go over there. not knowing that he was put over there and wanting to be there with him. And again, we became roommates and we became best friends since then.